The Book of Genesis, Chapter 43, from the Sunday School Bible. Copyright 2025, the Sunday School Bible, LLC. All rights reserved. Joseph's brothers returned to Egypt with Benjamin. The famine was terrible in the land, and it came to pass, when Israel Jacob's family had eaten up the corn which they had brought from Egypt, their father said to them, "Go to Egypt again and buy us a little food." Judah said to Israel Jacob, "The man in Egypt, Joseph, told us, 'You will not see my face unless your brother is with you.' If you send our brother Benjamin with us, we will go down to Egypt and buy you food. But if you do not send him, we will not go down to Egypt, because the man said, 'You will not see my face unless your brother is with you.'" Israel Jacob said to his sons, "Why did you deal so ill with me by telling the man, Joseph, that you had another brother?" Joseph's brothers said to Israel Jacob, "The man asked us directly about the situation and our family, saying, 'Is your father still alive? Do you have another brother?' And we told him according to the questions he asked. How could we have known he would say, 'Bring your brother down here to me'?" Judah said to his father, Israel Jacob, "Send Benjamin with me, and we will go. That way we may live and not die, both we and you, and also our little ones. I will be the security for Benjamin. Of my hand will you require him. If I fail to bring him back to you and set him before you, then let me bear the blame forever. Now, if we had not lingered, we would have already returned the second time." Israel Jacob said to his sons, "If it must be, then go now. Take the best fruits in the land in your vessels and give the man a present, a little balm, a little honey, spices, myrrh, nuts, and almonds. Also, take double the money in your hand. Also, take back the money that was returned in your sacks in case it was an oversight. Also, take your brother Benjamin and arise, go again to the man, and may God Almighty give you mercy before the man, so that he may release your other brother and Benjamin. If I suffer the loss of my children, then I will suffer." Joseph's brothers go back to Egypt. Israel Jacob's sons took that present, doubled the money in their hands, took Benjamin, and went down to Egypt. When they stood before Joseph, Joseph saw Benjamin with them. Joseph said to the ruler of his house, "Take these men home and prepare them. These men will dine with me at noon." The ruler of Joseph's house did as Joseph commanded, and took Joseph's brothers into Joseph's house. The brothers were afraid because they were taken into Joseph's house. The brothers said to each other, "We are being taken into the house because of the money that was found in our sacks during our first trip. He might seek to have a case against us and take us and our donkeys as slaves." The brothers approached the steward of Joseph's house and talked with him at the door of the house. Joseph's brothers said to the steward, "Sir, we came down to Egypt for the first time to buy food. When we arrived home and opened our sacks, behold, every man's money was in the mouth of his sack. We brought all the money back again in our hands. And we also brought other money with us to buy food. However, we brought additional money to buy food. We don't know who put our money in our sacks." The steward said to Joseph's brothers, "Peace be to you. Fear not. Your God and the God of your father have given you treasure in your sacks. I had your money." Then the steward of Joseph's house brought Simeon out to them. And the steward of Joseph's house brought the men into Joseph's house and gave them water. The brothers washed their feet, and the steward gave their donkeys food. The brothers prepared their present for Joseph for the noon meal. They had heard that they should eat bread there. When Joseph came home, his brothers gave him the present that was in their hands and bowed before him to the earth. Joseph asked them about their welfare and said, "Is your father well, the old man of whom you spoke? Is he still alive?" The brothers said to Joseph, Your servant, our father, is in good health. He is still alive." The brothers bowed their heads in respect. Joseph looked up and saw his brother Benjamin, his mother's son. Joseph said to his brothers, "Is this your younger brother, of whom you spoke about to me?" Joseph said to Benjamin, "May God be gracious to you, my son." Joseph quickly got up and walked away. His stomach hurt because of his emotions towards his brother. Joseph tried to find a private place to cry, so he entered his chamber and cried there. After calming down, Joseph washed his face, went back to join everyone, and tried to control his emotions. Joseph said to his brothers, "Let's eat." Joseph sat by himself and ate. His brothers sat by themselves and ate, and the Egyptians sat by themselves and ate. The Egyptians were not allowed to eat with the Hebrews, because that was an abomination to the Egyptians. Joseph's brothers sat in front of him, the firstborn Reuben according to his birthright, and the youngest Benjamin according to his birthright. The men marveled at one another. Joseph took and sent food from his table to his brother's table, but Benjamin received 5 times more food than his brothers. They drank and were very happy.